Hello, everyone. Coming on live once again. Let me just check if everything is okay. My Instagram, my Facebook, my YouTube. Yeah, everything seems to be okay. Great, great, great. How are you guys? I know we still like going through this pandemic, but let's get a bit. Hopefully, everything will be opening up soon next month, and that's it. That's how life goes. Let me introduce myself. My name is Orlando. Nice to meet you. Some of you know me, and for some of you who are not here right now, you can also do a catch up on this live later, maybe tomorrow, or hopefully tomorrow you'll be all uploaded on YouTube. Yeah. I'm so happy because today is Friday and I love Fridays. And yeah, let's jump on our life. We're gonna be talking about the theme of this life is, don't you like to run? This exercise burn calories too. Good. What exercise are these ones? Some of you might know about or might have heard about this exercise, but it's not just like you have like a different ways to burn your calories. Even like if you work on your plot, if you have a plot and you planting, you're doing other things, you like under the sun, if you have sunshine there, you kind of like burning calories. Great. And yeah, but another one is you can go outside and you can run. You can you go for half an hour, for a bit more than half an hour. So as long as it is a bit intense, that's the idea. And that's the word you have to use when you're doing exercises with a weight. It has to be intense. If you go on Google, there is a kind of software where you can put your data there, your age, your height, and all the things they ask, how intense your workout is, what sort of workout you're doing, and you can. They calculate how many calories you burning if you're training for an hour and a half. It's very nice because you have an idea depending on the activity you're doing. So, for example, if you're doing weight training, you can, depending if it is like a moderate or more intense activity, you can burn like 600 kilocalories, which is good, with the weights. That's great. So yeah, as I've been saying, some of us don't like going for a run outside because people just don't like it. When you say, hey, let's go for a run, I don't like running. I don't like running outside. I respect some people don't like running outside. I like running outside, but I don't like running indoors on a treadmill. I do it, but it's not my thing. I like outside because I can see what's going on around me, and that makes me feel. Gives me a extra push when I need to go. So, but then, supposing you don't like running, not on the treadmill or outside, you can use the weights. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go through some points here before you jump onto these exercises. You can do it. How are you supposed to do this kind of training? As I've mentioned before, it has to be intense. Because if there is no intensity, there is no burning, there is no that desire to burning you after. Let's put it this way, okay? Ideally, you should do these exercises. You should round up all these exercises. When I say round up, you should put this exercise in stations. like you can start with like a 2 exercises. You can do like a 3, 4, even 5 exercises. Yeah, but then it's like I scale. If you a beginner, it will be hard for you to do 4 or 5 exercises because you're not used to that. If I'd say for you being a beginner, I'd say like a 2 exercise or even 3 exercises. You might be able to do it. For an intermediate, I'd say like 3, roughly to 4. For someone who is more advanced, yeah, someone who is more used to this kind of exercises, they can go to 5 or even 6. But it's tough. Don't believe me. I've done it before. It's you feel your breathing you're going like you feel like as if you're going to die, like an old dog, breathing heavily. But another thing you have to understand is if you like doing like a 4 to 5 exercise, rest about a minute and a half, maybe like 2 minutes. You cannot have long restings because then you lose everything. You have to respect the protocol, which is your resting time. If they say to you it's 1 minute, it's 1 minute on the clock, and then go back. It's a very quick kind of workout. You can do it maybe in 20 minutes, maybe 25, it depends. Again, if you don't have much time to do your workouts, you say you are a busy man or woman, this is the way. You can do it for 20 minutes to half an hour. That's all done. It will take you less than half an hour, I promise you. And then if you have only half an hour to come to your gym, that's it. Bingo, you just go for it. Okay, as I said to you, you have to make sure you have to see where you are, what sort of level you are at the moment, a beginner, intermediate, or more advanced exerciser. Suppose if you are a beginner, I'd say like 2 exercises you do it, yeah? If you feel you can do 3, do 3, okay? And the thing is, second, so once you have chosen the exercise you're going to do and how many of those ones, you have to make sure when you start the very first exercise, you have to do as many reps as possible, okay, till you get tired. That's the idea. The idea is like to push, yeah, to make your lungs, your aerobic work. And once you're tired, you get tired, you stop and go jump onto the second exercise, okay? Okay, follow the same procedure. And then once that's done, onto if you have to do the third one, you do the third one. So that's all done. Once that's done, okay, you're gonna lie down on the floor because you're so tired. And then you rest. If you're a beginner, I'd say like 2 minutes because you're not used to that kind of push because it's a push. But again, you have to be careful. You have to make sure you can do that. Yeah, if you're okay in terms of your health. Yeah, make sure you know what I'm saying. I'm talking about. If you have gone through your medical, your heart, everything, your knees allow you to do certain exercise, because certain exercise maybe you need to jump if you need to jump. So you have to understand. You have to make sure that exercise is appropriate for you. If that's not appropriate for you, you don't do it because that will do further damage to your body. Okay, so you have to think. You have to make sure. You have to understand exercise, which ones are good for you. Okay. Yeah, that's the idea. So when you're doing, you have to do as intense as you can to increase the calorie burning. That's what you're after. You want to, to get rid of those calories. That's the way you have to do it. You have to keep pushing and pushing and pushing. It's hard. It is hard. We all know. And another one I'd like to say is like if you're more a intermediate into the intermediate category, let's put it this way, you can do 4 exercise, 3 to 4. You have to make sure how many you can do it. Okay, sometimes you are intermediate, you cannot do 4, you can do 3. But basically, if you're intermediate, probably you'll be able to do 3 and pushing roughly to 4. A more advanced exerciser, they can do 4, 5. Yeah, no problem. There you feel. But again, how are you going to do it? You're going to do as many reps as possible. You have to keep a very good technique and form, because as you're getting tired, you're losing that kind of form technique. If you feel you're losing that technique and form, just stop, jump on second exercise, because they will give you a different motivation, because it's a different exercise. So you so don't count the reps, just keep doing. Yeah. Yeah, basically that's why you have to respect when you want to do this exercise. They are intense, so you've got the stations, you choose how many exercises you want to do it, and just go for it and smash it. Anyway, that's what you have to do. Okay, next one. Let me drink quick water. So my question: do you have an idea what exercise you can do it to do this kind of workout to burn your calories? If you are one of those ones who do not like running outside or indoors, what are these exercises? If you know, you can write in the chat if you have an idea. If you don't know, I will help you, and we're going to go through these exercises. Okay, so let's have a look at this exercise. The very first one I've written down yeah, about 14 exercises. Yeah, I'm going to go through, and then we explain how you do those ones. I cannot do those exercises because I'm just sitting here. I'm comfortably sitting here, and I'm not in a gym. Okay, so I'm just behind the computer here talking to you. If you have any questions, please just go and write down in the chat, and I will be happy to answer. Okay, the very first one is push-ups. Do you know how to do push-ups? Probably you know. Yeah, and you know what a push-up is. Okay, so if you are one of those guys like beginner, maybe some you can do push-ups. Sometimes in intermediate exerciser person cannot do push-ups without putting the knees on the ground. So you choose. If you cannot do push-ups with the knees off, put the knees on the ground, yeah, and go push-ups as many as you can. Basically, what muscles you're hitting here? You're hitting your chest, yeah, chest and arms, triceps as a second muscle. Very good exercise to do it. Now, if you one of those guys, you can do with the knees off, much better, because that's gonna be even harder to do it, and probably I think the guy with the knees on the ground, you do more reps than you. You never know. You never know. Could it be the other way around? Yesterday I did chest, and I was doing how many exercises for chest? 1, 2, 3. I think 3 or 4 exercises back to back. I was doing this kind of intense training. And so when I was coming to push-ups, I was able to do 20, because doing like a 2 or 3 before. Let me try to remember. Yeah, to do 1, 2. Yeah, I was doing like 4 exercises for chest. When I was coming for to do push-ups, I was really feeling, but I was able to do 5 sets of 20 reps. My last set was really hard, but I did like 100 reps, just push-ups, all together for 5 sets. Yeah. So I think I didn't mention how many sets you can do it. Again, for beginners, 3 probably 3 to 4 sets. I think I didn't mention before, I remember now. Yeah, you have just to make sure how many sets you can do it. Okay, you have to listen to yourself. So the very first one is the push-ups, as I said, knees on the ground or knees off the ground. Okay, and that's gonna be good. And then once you have done this one, you jump on the second one. Okay, here I'm gonna go through all these 14 exercises. It doesn't mean you're gonna be doing 14 exercises, because it's impossible. I'm just gonna explain the exercises here, and then you can choose between these 14 exercises which ones you want to do it. Okay, and having all these number of exercise, what you can do is, next time you go to the gym, you can change the exercise to get different kind of motivation. Yeah. Okay. This one is a hard one to do. Mountain climbers. Mountain climbers is tough to do it. Okay. You can maybe go for a minute when you're doing. Of course, you're not counting, you're not timing, but probably if you know what I mean about mountain climbers. Yeah. If you don't know, again, Google is your best friend. Just Google it, Google, and you're gonna see videos of mountain climb. Easy to do it. It's like cycling. It's like cycling with your hands on the floor. Your hands are straight. Yeah, arms straight, palms on the floor, and your legs coming towards, yeah, swapping the legs coming towards your chest. This is mountain climbers. Tough exercise to do it. Yeah, it burns a lot. It works your core a lot. It works your legs. It's very good. Okay. The third one I've got split lunges. This is you have to make sure you know how to do lunges, because lunges, it requires balance. Okay. This one is split lunges. So what's the idea here? You as you're doing lunges, yeah, you're swapping the legs, you're jumping as you swap, jump, swap, jump, swap, jump, swap. So this could be dangerous if you don't know how to do proper lunges, because you can fall, and you can sometimes you could twist the knee. But you have to make sure you know how to do. If you don't know how to do with the jump, yeah, because you have to forward, jumping. What you can do is you just swap the legs, yeah, without jumping. That's it. Do as many as you can. But with the jumping, gives you the extra push, and that's when you feel your heart hitting harder and harder, yeah, and you're going higher and higher. So, for instance, if you cannot do this exercise, what I'd suggest you to do is, as I said before, you just can keep one leg up front without swapping. Yeah, just lunging, as the word says. Yeah, when you lunge, one leg up front, and then when at the back, you bend at 90 degrees. But if you can swap, better, and if you can jump, even better. Okay, that's the next one. Another one, jump squats. Again, if you don't know how to jump and land, you have to land on a squat. Okay, you have to know how to do proper squats, because if you jump and when you land, if you're not careful, if your knees go too forward, not good for the knees. So you have to jump. You jump and you sit into a squat as if you're sitting on a chair, like that. Okay. Again, if you don't know how to do this one, I've got an idea for you. You can do just body squats. Body squats is easy. Squat normally, yeah, up and down, up and down. This is, yeah, that's how you do it. So it's up to you. I'm giving you options here. Jump squats, if you know how to do it, and you don't have any problems in the knee, and then, or you can swap and do body squats. Okay, think about it. Next one is burpees. like mountain climbers, it's a hard one to do it. Really hard. I think burpees, I'm sure burpees are harder than mountain climbers, but it burns a lot. It burns a lot. Okay. If you don't know how to do burpees, okay, if you go to my YouTube channel, Biff at 50, subscribe to it, and not just watch me doing burpees. But I've got a modified version of burpees. Actually, I've got it here. I'm gonna put it in the I'm gonna put it on the chat here for you. Okay, I cannot put the link on Instagram because the phone is away from me. But this link is going to it's going to YouTube and my Facebook. So if you jump onto my Facebook, you can see it. You can see this is a very good one. Yeah. So I explained to you how you do burpees without all the doing the traditional jump burpee. If you don't know how to do burpees, okay. Even if you have a little bit problem, I say in the knee, if the knee allows you to do it, this is better for you to do it. This modified version, okay. Watch the way I explain. It's like, I think this video takes like 3 to 5 minutes. It's a very good one, okay. So again, I cannot put it on Instagram for you guys because the phone is away from me. Okay, so don't forget to subscribe to my channel, please. Another one I would say is jumping ropes. This is a good one. This is a one I've never been a big fan of jumping ropes, but it's a good one. You burn a lot. Okay, you can do. Oh, remember, these exercises you can do depending what you have at home, but you can do at home or in the gym. Okay, I know the gyms in the UK you'll be opening on the is like 12 April. So soon I'll be back to the gym, maybe in 3 weeks time. Next one is another hard one to do it. It's called Sled Push. It's one that it's like you've got like 2 poles like that, and you grab and you push forward on a lane. So if you just write out Sled Push, you know what I'm talking about it. This is a hard one to do it. It's not easy. This is it takes a lot for you to do it. Again, I'm giving you like a number of exercises, and you think about what exercise you want to do it. Okay. Again, I've told you you're not supposed to do all of them, and I know you cannot do all of them. It's impossible. But you can do some of them. Okay. Another one you can do it. Actually, I've got another link here. Let me just. I need to get this link here. It's number 8 now. Deadlifts. Every time I do a live here, I talk about deadlifts. Deadlifts is a very good exercise to do. It's an important exercise and must be in your training. It's a compound exercise because you work multiple joints when you're doing this exercise. It's excellent to do it. If I were you, I would never ever leave this exercise out of my training, okay? As well as squats, okay? So again, deadlifts works your hips, loads of muscles, yeah, your gluteus, your hamstrings, your core, your grip, plenty of muscles in your body. So again, if you have a good technique to do deadlifts, you go for it. You don't need to use the barbell. You can use dumbbells. You can do the deadlifts. So it's make sure you know how to do, yeah, and try to pick the exercise out, the ones you know, you make sure you know how to do those ones. Don't pick the ones you don't know how to do, yeah. But the ones you don't know how to do, learn, and then once you know how to do it, yeah, insert into your training. So next one is you've got like a box. Let me just quickly, yeah, box jumps. Box jumps. It not everyone can do it because you have, when you, as the name says, box jumps, you have to jump onto a box. Yeah, it depends how high the box is. It's you, again, if you know how to do squats, so, and you're okay with your knees, no problem. The knees, you can jump and land on a squat on this box. Again, make sure when you land onto the squat, your back is straight and with good form, and then you hop off. Hop on, hop off, hop on, hop off, hop on, hop off. That's how you have to do it. Yeah, we don't stop. This is tiring. It is. But that's the way it goes. There is another one here. I want to say is shoulder press ups. You can get you usually when you're doing this exercise, you have rounded up 3 to 5 exercise. Depending the ones you have to use weights, they have to be sort of light weights, because if it is too heavy, you're gonna do like few reps. It has to be like sort of intermediate light weights, yeah, not too light, but lightish, yeah, and you go and do as many as you can, yeah. For example, here in this case, a shoulder press, you can get the dumbbells, you do as many as you can, okay. I think for me, you'd go between like 8 to 10 kg, because it's not, of course I can do a lot heavier than that, but it's like, because you're coming from all the exercises till you get to this one, you're going to be really tired. When you come to doing this one, you're going to really feel. So you have to make sure you have to know how to choose the weights, if you have to use the weights, yeah, because some of the exercises, I'm telling you right now, you don't need the weights, it's just your body weight, it's enough. And okay, another one here is farmer's walk. Farmer's walk is a good exercise because you get like, for example, you can hold the weights, yeah, in your hands, right? And then you walking with these weights and back, walking, yeah, forward and backwards, forward, backwards, yeah. What's the idea here? It works a lot. Your lower back, your core, yeah, and gives you a good posture, because this exercise is like you walking with the shopping bags, yeah, and you have to make sure you keep your back straight, yeah, shoulders, retract your shoulders, and you walk with the weights, yeah. So this is a very good exercise for your posture. Again, you choose the exercises you want to do it, yeah. I'm just giving you options here. There's this one here. I'm gonna pop the link in the chat. It's called like a Froggers or Froggy, whatever name you want to call it, yeah. This is similar to burpees. It is intense. It's not easy to do it. It's quite hard to do it. Again, Google it, and then you're gonna know what I'm talking about. What I'm gonna do is, actually, I'm gonna pop now the link. It's going to, this link is going, again, it's going to my Facebook. Whoever is watching me on Facebook or on YouTube can get the link right now on the chat. It's there. There are 2 links there for you, okay? And then don't forget, once you go to my channel, please just push the button there, subscribe, and don't forget to also, there's a bell there, yeah. Just push that bell, and then you know when I'm coming on. So whenever I'm coming on a live, you know that the software will tell you, yeah, YouTube or Facebook will tell you, Biff at 50 is on now. Yeah, it's on live. Okay, next one here is you can do kettlebell swings. Kettlebell swings is a very good exercise to do it. I like doing those ones. You have to use the kettlebell. If you know what I'm talking about, if you have seen a kettlebell, it's great. If you got different numbers, if you go like a 6, 8, 10, 12, and 14, 16, above that. Okay, so you have to choose one that is not too light but not too heavy, in between. And then if you know how to do kettlebell swings, I haven't got the link for that. Excuse me, just yeah. If you, it's not difficult to do it, but it's more like doing deadlifts, basically, yeah. Because all the power when you're doing kettlebell swings comes from your hips. So just go kettlebell swings, and you watch how they do. I think I don't have this one on my, I'm not quite sure because I've got loads of videos on my YouTube. You do have to go to this search engine there on YouTube, on my Biffit, and just write kettlebell swings. Probably something will come up there. But as soon as I get back to the gym again, I will do one video on kettlebell swings. I'm going to explain how to do it. Okay. So kettlebell swings is very good because it burns a lot. The next one is a rowing machine. I think this one would be good to be in one of your stations, because that's hard to do, boy. It's not easy. So rowing, like being on a boat and you're rowing. This is hard to do it, but that burns a lot. Basically, we have gone through here 14 exercises. So if you've got plenty of exercises to do your training and to burn the calories, again, if you like doing both, if you like going outside and run outside, or run on a treadmill, or even you can do this kind of training in the gym or at home. So you can choose the way you want to do it. You can, it's up to you. The one. So I'm giving you the exercises here. You decide. Either just go out, just keep running, or just mix together. You can do the runs outside and do this kind of training with the weights and your body weight inside the gym. So that's the idea for you to burn more calories. Of course, remembering you need a good diet. If you don't have a good diet, you can do this kind of training every day, but you'd be happy to do it every day. But diet's important in your training. Yeah. And if you ask me, how many times should I do this kind of training? I think you can do like it depends on your needs, but twice would be great. 2 to 3 times a week. Yeah. 3 times would be good to do it. Okay. But if you're a beginner, it's so hard for you to do 3 times, maybe twice. Yeah, like Monday and Thursday. Okay. So basically, we're back again. That's it for tonight. I wish everyone a very good weekend. We're back again next week. And please don't forget to, once again, to press the button, subscribe to my channel. It's always good to have subscribers. It helps the number stay, you know what I mean? And that's it for tonight. God bless you. Take care, boys. Bye.